What is this? Yeah. It's a little bit different here. Okay. uh, all right. Copy. Man, this joint is rough, boy. I'm telling you. Last thing, and then we are ready to start to go live. Come on, babe. You just so got that going slow. Weesh, man. So does that mean we ready to go now? Update your video. Are you serious? I did all of that for nothing? I did all of that for nothing? Come on, man. Tripping. I ain't even worried about it, bro. I'm not stressing that. Whatever, man, because you killing it right now, okay? All right, bro. Okay, okay. Jeez, this is crazy. Am I in YouTube yet? Yes, I'm in YouTube. All right, let me get some of this stuff off the screen real quick, man, because I'm already live in YouTube and I didn't realize it. Close. Get off the screen, please. Let me try this. Because I'm not able to. Hello, whoever that is. About to get started here in just a few minutes live on YouTube. All right, I am live right now. All right, let me click into this. There's a few of y'all here already, it looks like, but I wasn't able to tell that because I'm still fairly new to this. I'm still working on all of this good stuff, man. I'm still working on all of this good stuff. Allow. All right, no thanks. Man, it's a lot going on my screen right now. All right, let me check the chats real quick. House of Lamar, good afternoon, bro. Perry B, what's happening with you? LCO da Costa Tequieria, good morning, bro. Alejandro Aguirre. Let me turn the sound down on here real quick. All right. If y'all having a problem hearing me, feel free to let me know, right? Alejandro Aguirre, what's up, man? Have a new year full of blessings. Appreciate you, bro. Jojo B, I recall seeing you in the comments, bro. Appreciate you being here, man. Sport Guy 17. Shoot, we all good, man. If we got Sport Guy here on the channel with us, that's Sport Guy. And Jojo B is letting me know that I am live. All right. Who is this in the Zoom room with me? What's your name, bro? Let me go back to the Zoom room real quick because I got somebody here in Zoom with me. Jojo B said, we ready. You know how we do. I appreciate you. Let me go back to Zoom real quick and change the view. iPhone, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
You can hear
Yes.
me. Good job, bro. Good job. Welcome here. I appreciate you being here. What's your name?
I'm Manuel.
Manuel? Did I
Manuel.
see you?
Manuel.
Did I see you in a few of the comments? Maybe
I
not.
don't remember.
I got you.
Maybe.
I got you, man. I appreciate you being here. What made you, if you don't mind me asking you real quick before we get started, what made you actually click into the Zoom with me as opposed to just hopping in on YouTube?
To know about the industry.
Got you.
To know about the business.
I got you. All right, got you. All right, so I'm getting all my screens and stuff straight here because, you know, I'm a truck driver. I'm not really a tech guy. I'm learning how to be a tech guy. So just work with me here, all right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mute you out, okay? Are you familiar with how to use Zoom, Manuel?
Kind of.
Gotcha.
Regularly.
Okay. Well, all you got to do is when you tap your screen, it'll bring up the controls at the bottom of the screen. And if you want to say anything, you just click that more button over to the right, and you'll be going into the chat. You can chat back and forth with me that way. Plus, you can raise your hand as well. Just kind of wanted to let you know that, but I'm gonna mute you out so we can get ready to get started here. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second. All right, you're muted out now. close. All right, let me run back over here to YouTube real quick. All right, boom. Okay, let me go full screen on YouTube. Hang on one second, just bear with me. We got Manuel on the screen. There we go. All right, let me do this real quick. 2 minutes, y'all. We're about to start. Let me do this. There we go. There we go. Why is Manuel still on the screen? I'm trying to get me on the screen and get Manuel off the screen.
No.
There we go. There we go. All right, cool. So again, if anybody can't hear me, feel free to just to let me know that you're having a problem hearing me, all right? But I believe I should be able to be heard by everybody this morning. I appreciate all you guys stopping in here to hear about the community platform that I'm planning on putting together. I'm pulling up my notes right here just to make sure that I follow along. I don't want to drift off. And I don't want to be, I don't want to be covering a bunch of extra stuff that don't need to get covered, obviously. So I got my notes right here that I'm going through as well. We're going to be on this morning for about 30, maybe 40 minutes, should be at the most. Why does Manuel keep popping up? I'm sorry, Manuel, you keep popping up on the main screen. I don't know why. That's something on my end. But anyway, we're going to be in here about 30, maybe 45 minutes at the most. I don't think we're going to take very much. I don't think we're going to take that long. If you can't stick around that long, obviously, you don't need to. It's to your best interest to stick around for that long to the end of this, because towards the end, the first few minutes I'm going to take just to kind of give you guys a brief overview of what I'm trying to create, what I believe that you guys need in this community, what I don't think you guys need in this community, and then I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to give me your feedback on the community that I'm putting together, and then we'll be done, right? So if you can't stay for the whole thing, obviously this will be viewable on YouTube as well, so you can come back and view it. If you are on my the email list already, that's good. You're already getting updated about this process via email. If you are not being updated about this process via email, then you need to visit thehelpfultrucker.com/community, and you'll go over to my sign up page. It's a little 2-minute video right there. You'll basically click the button under the video that says I'm interested. You're not committing to anything, but you'll just be clicking the button. It'll take you over to the next page. You'll be able to enter in your information right there, and on the bottom you'll click subscribe, and that way you can stay up to date on the development of this community, or whenever I'm going live, or whatever else I got going on as far as the Helpful Trucker. So if you want to stay connected via email, which to me is the best way, YouTube owns this platform. Just go to thehelpfultrucker.com, click the button under the video, enter your information, and click subscribe, and then we're connected via email, and then we don't have to worry about YouTube shutting your account down, my account down, any of that good stuff, right? So before we jump in, let me just check these comments real quick just to make sure none of you guys that are actually here are trying to say anything to me. I want to make sure I keep up with all of your comments. Cookie says, how late am I? Cookie, we just about to start right now. You're good. And I appreciate you being here. Cookie tells me she appreciates everything that I'm doing. I appreciate you being here with me this morning, Cookie. Curtis Shelton says, what's up, Maury? Sorry I'm late, but I'm at work today. I appreciate that. As a truck driver, I totally understand that. Jan M says, Happy New Year to you and your family. I appreciate you, Jan. Facts are facts. Hope it all is going well for everyone in here. And we can't lose today if we got somebody in with us named Facts for Facts. So I think we all good with having that person up here. I was gonna say having him in here, but I don't know if that's a him or a her. Jonathan Hines says, hello, everyone. The Tank says, thank you for the help. And if you would, yes, babe, you good? Yeah, go ahead, get your small piece. If you would, do me a favor, drop in the chat, if you're on right now, drop in the YouTube chat exactly where you are in the country for me. Let me know what state you're in, okay? Just so I can know, you know what I mean, just so I can know where you guys are for the most part. All right. So let me pull back up my notes here real quick so I can get started. All right. Live meeting notes. Okay. First thing, state clearly, the first thing I got in my notes is to state clearly the overall objective of this group. Now, Manuel, I hope you can hear me good because I want to make sure that you understand exactly what's going on here this morning and what's going on in this group, because I heard you say a minute ago that one of the reasons that you came on with me on Zoom this morning is because you wanted to learn about the industry. And I can most certainly appreciate that. But I want to let you know up front before we get started that the purpose of this live stream that we're doing here today, and pardon my lighting here, guys, I apologize about this. Before I go live again, I will make sure I got me a ring light. So I apologize about that. But the purpose of going live here this morning is to talk about the new Helpful Trucker community platform that I'm planning on putting together. I'm gonna stop putting in the word planning, and I'm also gonna stop putting in that that I'm gonna do. I'm already building the community, okay? I'm already putting it together on the platform. Let me let Robert Baker in the room. Just let Robert Baker in the Zoom room with me. The people that are in the Zoom room, if you guys are in here, then we will have an opportunity to go back and forth, actually via a discussion. You guys that are live on Facebook, the best we can do is chat, but you guys are in the Zoom room, we can actually go back and forth. But anyway, the purpose of the live and the purpose of the community is to help those that feel that they need it get through the process of getting their CDL and basically helping them get started successfully as a truck driver. So this morning in this live, or this afternoon in this live, I'm going to talk about a little bit about a couple of the things that I believe you guys need to have access into the group. And I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to tell me the things that you think you need access to in the group. But that is the overall purpose of the group, and that's the overall purpose of this live stream here this morning. All right. Next, what I don't think is needed. Okay. So the next thing I got on my meeting notes is what I don't think you guys need as a part of this community, as a part of this platform. First thing I want to let you know, and I think I already let you guys know this in one of my previous videos, but if you haven't heard it, this is all common sense stuff. But obviously, the first thing you need to know is I am not licensed by the state to give commercial driver training. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to be able to give you a test or put you on with an examiner or any of that stuff. Okay, I'm not going to be able to take you out on the road, obviously, because this is going to be an online platform. So I'm not going to be able to take you out on the road and show you how to shift or anything like that. Okay, that should all be obvious stuff. Okay. In a nutshell, I'm not going to be able to do the work for you. When it comes to getting your CDL, I don't care what state you're in, but anywhere in the nation, it's pretty much the same process. You need to pass a DOT physical. You need to get your learner's permit. And in order to do that, you got to take the commercial learner's permit exam, which is a written test. And after you pass the exam, then a few days later, you got to wait at least up to 14 days. But after that, you'll go back and your road skills test. Excuse me just one second. James Hamilton is entering the Zoom room. But after you pass your commercial learner's permit exam, then the next step after that is you'll go back and you'll take your actual road skills test. So those three things that have to be done, those are things that I can't actually do for you. I can't take the test for you. I can't make sure you know how to inspect the truck. I can't make sure you know how to back the truck up. I can't make sure you know how to shift. I'm just not able to do those things. The purpose of this group, again, is to help you guys get through the process of having to learn all of that stuff. Okay. So there's some things that I'm not going to be able to do for you. I need to spell that out for you up front and make sure you know that. And obviously, the last thing I want to let you guys know, I don't think it's necessary to recreate content and put it in this group and put it in this community. Okay, there's a lot of information out on YouTube and out on the internet already to help people, to assist people with helping them get their CDL and passing the test, right? So as a truck driver, I'm extremely busy. Okay, you guys probably know that. Plus, I have a family as well. I have a wife and I have 3 children. Okay, I have a 4-year-old, I have an 11-year-old. Well, she's about to be 11, and I have an 18-year-old as well. So I'm extremely busy. Plus, I have my YouTube channel as well. So again, just being honest and upfront with you, what I don't have time for is to spend time creating content, especially creating more content. But especially, I don't have time to spend creating content that's already on the web. okay? Content that's already out on YouTube, okay? So I don't think it's necessary for me to spend a lot of time recreating a lot of content. Instead, I think I could get more mileage out of this if we just spent some time reviewing the content that is already available, that is already out there on YouTube. I've said this in some of my videos before. I do a lot of my learning on YouTube or on podcasts and stuff like that, right? So to me, nothing would be more valuable than after I finish watching an informative, educational piece of content, if I could actually sit around with a few other people that have interest in that type of content as well, and we just kind of discuss what was seen and what was talked about in the video or on the podcast that I just finished watching. To me, that is extremely valuable. So I kind of shared with you the things that I don't think you need and the stuff that I don't want to put in the community. But as far as the stuff that will go in the community, the stuff that I do think you guys need access to is one, I think we could get more mileage if we could actually take some of the content that's already out on the web, bring it into the community, and we could have group learning discussions discussing the content that you guys think is important to helping an individual get their CDL. Okay, so we can review content in the group, and the whole purpose of the group, one of the big overarching benefits of being in the group or being in this community platform, I think, is interaction, exposure, and engagement via a community. In my own life, in my own personal life, this don't have much to do with trucking, but it has everything to do with getting stuff done in your life. To me, the best way to move from point A to point B, to get something done in your life, is to get around other people that are trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do. Whenever it comes to doing something that's extremely difficult in my life, if I can put myself around a group of other people that are doing the same thing and going in the same direction, then it's always a lot easier for me to get that same thing done. So that's the purpose of this community, to put you guys in close proximity with others that are trying to do the same thing that you are trying to do, and to give you exposure to those people, to give you the ability to be able to interact with those individuals and engage with those individuals. I think through us reviewing and learning as a group, what needs to be done to get through the process, in addition to you being exposed to other people that are going through the process and being able to interact and engage with them, I think this program can be highly successful for those that think they need help getting through the process of getting their CDL and getting started as a truck driver, because that's not the only purpose of the group, to help you get started, to help you get your CDL. I want the group to be able to provide value to you after you pass your CDL test, so that you'll stick around, in the group, okay? Let me check the comments real quick before I continue on, because I'm kind of rolling with this. One sec.
That's me too.
Here we go. Let me read off a few of these comments real quick. Where you guys are from, let me shout this out real quick. The Tank, thank you for the help. Chantella Lindsay, appreciate you being here. She's in Florida. Cookie is in Pennsylvania. JoJo is in New York. Curtis is in Virginia. I'm in Virginia as well, Curtis. I'm about an hour west of Virginia Beach, about 15, 20 minutes west of Williamsburg, and about 30 minutes east of Richmond, just to let you know. I'm in Virginia as well. Facts are Facts is in New Jersey. Sound like we got the East Coast covered on this thing, man. Alejandro is in Indiana. The Tank is in Massachusetts. Solid Brass Trucking is in ATL. The Cheetah is in ATL. Savannah, Georgia. Savannah Clean Money. We got clean money up in this mug. Savannah Clean Money is in Savannah, Georgia. Jonathan Hines is in Virginia Beach. I've done a lot of drops in Virginia Beach. Michael Palmer is in Henrico County. I come through there often, bro. Andrea Garcia is in Texas. Cookie is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and she's just putting out, if anyone here lives in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or just Pennsylvania, period, follow my page so that we can contact each other and maybe help each other in this group and outside this group. That is exactly one of the purposes of this group, Cookie, to put everybody that's trying to go in this direction in close proximity with each other, so that we all can interact and engage with each other, okay? Teddy the trucker is from, he just says, thanks the helpful trucker for creating this platform. That's Cookie, actually. Teddy the trucker is in South Carolina. Ferguson, H. Ferguson is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Deborah Dunlap says, hey, Mr. Bay, you're in Bremerton. Is it W.A. Washington? Via Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I believe. Rashid is in Las Vegas. Red and Yellow is in Caliu. Oops, California. I see that. Just messing with you. I appreciate you guys letting me know. So there's people in here from all over the country, all right? So it doesn't matter what part of the country you're in, the process of getting a CDL is the same. And I believe that wherever you are in the country, what you need to help you get through the process is pretty much going to be the same. Let me switch something up real quick before I continue, guys. Let me switch this up. Welcome to James Hamilton. In the group, in the chat, in the Zoom chat, excuse me. Put the gallery view on here. There we go. All right, let me go back to YouTube here. All right, so we're back on YouTube now, and let me pull my notes back up so we can continue with this. All right, so general benefits of being a member, a general overview of being a member. Matter of fact, let me mute this out real quick. Mute out iPhone. Let me mute out James Hamilton. iPhone and James Hamilton, I've muted you guys out, okay? And Robert Baker, I've muted you out as well, just so you know what I mean, just so you won't matter if you got background noise going in, okay? Going in. So you can chat with me in the Zoom chat if you're in Zoom, or if you got YouTube open on another device or another window, you can chat with me via Zoom as well, okay? All right, so general benefits of being a member of this group. Obviously you'll have access to me, okay? I get a lot of comments in my YouTube, and you know, I try my best to keep up with all of them, but it's really difficult. I'm thinking if I can get all of the comments and all of the messages that are coming to me all in one spot, it'll be a whole lot easier for me to be able to manage the communication between me and the individuals that are in this group. So I don't think I have a problem at all with committing to giving you a response if you ever need to reach out to me within 24 hours. So obviously that'll be one benefit of it, of being a member of the group. I'm thinking we can also do at least bi-weekly group meetings. I spoke about the learning sessions or the learning as a group earlier. I'm thinking we can do at least bi-weekly group learning sessions or follow-up sessions or study sessions, or pretty much whatever is needed as a group. We can do that and get together at least every other week. Obviously, members will have access to other members that are in the group as well. And this trucker community is very helpful. So, you know, one thing about YouTube, everything is here on YouTube, but it's hard to sort out, okay? And it's hard to get a response from people here on YouTube as well. The objective is to get all of this stuff in the community so you can have access to all of this stuff all in one place. I spoke about this before. I'm building this community on a platform that is independent of Facebook and YouTube. Main reasons is because, one, I don't want YouTube or Facebook standing in between my interaction with my group members. You guys probably already know this, but if you're in a Facebook group, Facebook has some degree of control, even though you own the group. Just because you put something in the Facebook group doesn't mean that all of the members in the group will have the opportunity to see that post. Also, Facebook and YouTube, they don't actually like you sharing content from other platforms on their platform. Facebook don't want you dropping YouTube video comments on Facebook because you're pulling people off of Facebook, and the same for YouTube. I don't want that interference. I don't want to have that issue. So that's the reason why I'm creating this platform or creating this community on an independent that's totally free of Facebook and YouTube. I also believe that Facebook and YouTube is extremely distracting. You got to open up if the group is in Facebook, you got to open up Facebook to go into the group. But I guarantee you that at least half of the people that do that there'll be some interference in between them opening up Facebook and going into the group, because there's so many other things to do on Facebook. So we want to have this all in one, what I call a distraction-free zone, where you can come in one place and learn and go through and get through this process at your leisure, excuse me. Okay. So, and another benefit of this platform that I'm creating this on, the benefit of this platform is it makes information sharing extremely easy. So if you want to share videos, if you want to share PDFs, doesn't matter what kind of files you want to share from individual to individual or in the group, it'll be easy to be able to share that. And again, I won't have Facebook or YouTube determining what they want shared in the group. Anything that a member wants to share that they feel is valuable to other group members, I want them to be able to share that. And I want other group members that come into the group to be able to easily find the information that they're looking for. Those are the reasons that I'm not creating this, that I'm not just turning this on YouTube or on Facebook. Okay. And again, the whole purpose, and again, the one of the main things I think of the benefit of being a member of this community is the group learning, and I think that's huge when it comes to getting through this process of getting the CDL. That's what's happening in a school. Sure, you got instructors there, but you got a group of people meeting every day, going the same way, talking about the same things, and I guarantee you that's one of the reasons why people are able to get through the process successfully when they're in a school. Okay, all of the information that's shared in the school, everything, all of the handouts that are in the school, all of the videos that they go over in the school are already on YouTube. Okay, tell you a quick short story just to illustrate the point that I'm trying to make with this. I got a cousin. Some of you guys that follow my content have probably seen the video of my videos where I talk about my cousin that lives up the street from me. He just got his CDL maybe a year or two ago. This is 100% true. This is no lie. And I'm not exaggerating. When he was in school, he went to CDL school in Norfolk, Newport News or somewhere. When he was in school, they were in the classroom one day. And when they were in the classroom, the instructor or the person leading the class had everybody sit down, and he told them he had a video that he wanted to show them. Okay, we watched videos when I was in school as well. He turned on the video, and the video that the person running the school, running the class turned on was my video, 15 tips to help you pass your CDL test. I promise you, this is not an exaggeration. Okay, he called me immediately, and he was like, "Cousin, you ain't gonna believe what just happened." I'm like, "What just happened?" He said, "He sat me down in the seat and all the other students, about 40 of us, to have us watch a video, and they turned on one of your videos. They showing your videos in these CDL schools to help us learn how to drive." And nothing ever came of that. But the point is, the same videos, the same instructional material that they're going over in these CDL schools is already online. Okay, so again, just making sure you guys understand that we don't need to spend a bunch of time recreating content and making content. The stuff is already out there. I think we could get a lot more bang from our buck if we just brought that content into the group and just spent some time on a regular basis reviewing the content together as a group. Okay. Last thing I'm going to share with you in regards to this group. Matter of fact, let me check the comments real quick just to see where we are. Hope you guys are getting. I hope you guys are coming through this and you're getting some value. This again, the purpose of this live stream is to give you some details on the group. So I hope you feel that you're getting that. If you do me a favor, go below and click the like button. Let the algorithm know. Yeah, this video it's doing what the title says it's supposed to do. All right. Let me see. Let me read through these comments. A couple of the comments real quick. Cimarron Brooks said he's in Michigan. George Carbajal from Chicago. Appreciate you being here, George. Bakar Zarai, that's my brother-in-law's name, Bakar. Peace to the chat. Good morning, fam. I hit the like button. I appreciate you, Bakar. Facts are facts says YouTube videos I've heard don't even the view on them added if they are watched from Facebook. You're 100% right. If those YouTube videos are watched from Facebook, it don't even show in the analytics on YouTube. I believe that's what you're trying to say. Facts are facts. Get the 8. I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know what that means. Fifth Knowledge says, can't wait to join your new community. Appreciate you, Fifth Knowledge. Absolutely. Jojo says, I detest Facebook. Same here. Some of you guys will hit me up. Some of the people from YouTube will hit me up on Facebook, but because we're not friends on Facebook, the messages that they send me on Facebook will go to the Messenger inbox. But I don't know if you guys know this or not. There's like a secret place in Messenger where your messages will go. Anybody that sends you a message through Messenger, if they're not friends with you and connected with you through Messenger or through Facebook, the message will go to a secret inbox in Messenger. And at least half of the people that I tell this to don't even know about it. And I'm not very, very rarely on Facebook, but when I am on Facebook, I'm never remembering to check my secret inbox on Messenger. And whenever I check it, I always got messages from somebody that is reaching out to me based on the content that they saw on YouTube. So again, I don't like Facebook for a variety of different reasons. These are all reasons why I don't want this thing created on Facebook. Fifth Knowledge says, I hate Facebook too. It's way too noisy. Totally agree. Facts are Facts says, to Fifth Knowledge, I believe, they're saying it is more like a diary book now. I totally agree with that. The Tank says, where you went to, the Tank? I lost your comment. Oh, here we go. The Tank says, wow, that's what's up. Alejandro says, would you have info as to how to become an owner operator? Yes, I would, Alejandro. That's where I'm at right now personally on my trucking journey. I got my CDL and passed my CDL test 5 years ago, okay? But where I am right now is I'm going from driving someone else's truck, my dad's truck, to getting my own truck. So that's actually the where I am right now. So some of the content that I'm releasing on my YouTube channel reflects that. That may have been why you subscribed to my channel, because you saw one of my videos about becoming an owner operator. But I plan on putting content like that, or excuse me, I plan on making the community and the platform friendly to people that have that objective as well. Remember, if I want you to stick around in this community after you pass your CDL test. So I know that there's got to be something there for people that already have their CDL. So yes, Alejandro, there will be more stuff there for people after they get their CDL test. And specifically, we will be talking in that group and in that community about becoming an owner operator as well. And again, that's because that is the journey that I'm on right now. So the best way to stay close to me will be through that community. Obviously, that's where you'll be able to interact with me on a regular basis via message or chat or whatever we decide to do. Great question, Alejandro. I appreciate you asking that. Okay. Fifth Knowledge, LOL. Your 15 tips demand some royalties, bro. I think so myself. When he told me that he was watching my video in the class, I'm like, are you serious? I got to thinking about it. I'm like, man, maybe I should turn this video on unlisted and then hit the school up and say, if you want access to this video again, I'm gonna need some dollars, baby. I actually did think about that. Alejandro says, I have most of the stuff I got at CDL school. This is what I'm saying right here. If there's anybody that becomes a part of this platform that is not in CDL school, the information that is in CDL school, we will be making that available inside the platform. It's another reason why this will be beneficial, I believe. Mace Windu says, currently waiting on California DMV to start testing again. Fifth Knowledge, he's reaching out to Alejandro. Facts are Facts. I was trying to correct my typing because I didn't read it. I got you. I understand. Kitty Cat, glad for us you are still here. Absolutely. And one last thing, let me check the chat in the group real quick. James wants everyone to know I'm from Brooklyn, New York, looking to start my own trucking company in Houston, Texas this year. Me and my partners are looking for students after they obtain their CDL to train and hopefully add to our fleet. I hope some of you guys that are here should already see the benefit of all of us getting together. This can really be powerful, okay? And James also says this would be a great platform both for students and those of us looking to start our own trucking companies and have experience. I totally agree with that, James. I totally agree with you there, bro. All right, so let's get back to what we're doing here. Hang on one second. Let me scroll down. All right, now let me pull up my notes again. And I'm gonna share one last thing with you guys, and then I'm gonna give you guys a chance to, while I'm going through this stuff, just to let you know, if you have specifically any suggestions or feedback or input or comments or whatever, but mainly suggestions, feedback, and input on something that you as a potential person or as a person that is potentially considering joining this community, if you have feedback, input, or suggestions as far as what you personally would benefit from getting as being a part of this platform, make sure you put that in the chat, okay? Because I definitely want to know that. I'm still open to taking suggestions from people. I'm laying out what I see as a vision for the group. But if you got some ideas, well, you know, if you're thinking, man, you know, it would be good if I could do this in the group, or good if I could be exposed to that in the group, or good if we could figure out a way to do this in the group. You got any of that input or suggestions or feedback, put it in the chat wherever you are, YouTube or Zoom. And well, I'll make sure we cover that before we end this live stream. But if you got, I would really rather you to be inside of the Zoom with me if you got comments, suggestions, and input, because we can actually go back and forth and just talk with each other in the Zoom. On YouTube, the best we can do is chat back and forth, and I can't really have a dialogue with you. So if you want to have a dialogue and you got some input on some things, make sure you go to thehelpfultrucker.com/community if you haven't submitted me your info already, so you can be on my email list, and then you want to click into the Zoom room right now. If you want to come into the Zoom room right now because you got feedback and you're not sure about how to get in there because you're not on the email list, just let me know and I'll put the Zoom link in the YouTube chat right here, okay? So let's get back to this, all right? It's 1:05 right now. We're cruising along pretty good. You all right, buddy? Maurice, you okay? That's my 4-year-old, right? He's being really good right now. Now that I'm on this, he's normally right here, trying to get in front of the screen with me, right? So I want to let you guys know real quick why I'm doing this. I've been waiting for somebody to ask me that, okay? Why the heck are you doing this, man? What's the purpose, okay? So maybe you guys don't care, but I do want to share this with you real quick, all right? You know, here's the whole overall purpose of why I'm doing this, and the whole purpose behind the Helpful Trucker brand in general, okay? My objective overall is to build the brand, the Helpful Trucker, to the point that it can take care of me and my family financially, okay? I love driving, okay? Being a truck driver is okay, but I love driving. That's one of the main reasons why I like being a truck driver. But if you guys look around on YouTube, there's a lot of trucking channels. And I haven't talked to too many other trucker YouTubers about this, but if I had to guess, I would guess that one of the main reasons why there are so many trucker YouTube channels is because trucker YouTube channels, if the videos are good, turn it down a little bit, buddy. Turn it down a little bit, man. Maurice, turn it down a little bit, please. Trucker YouTube channels have the potential to get a lot of views because there's a lot of people searching on YouTube for information in the trucking industry, okay? So trucking YouTube channels, if they're informative and helpful, can get a lot of views and they can make ad revenue. They can make money, or if the individual is selling something, you can make a good amount of money from a trucking YouTube channel, obviously. The point that I'm trying to make from this is, even though trucking is a very lucrative industry, trucking is a very lucrative job, you can make a lot of money. To me, in my opinion, ain't nothing better than some old money but some new money. Okay, to me, in my opinion, there's nothing better than one stream of income other than 2 streams of income, or maybe even 3 or 4. And so if you ask me, I would say that that's the reason why so many truckers start YouTube channels, because they see it as an opportunity to earn some extra money, okay? So again, my objective is to build the Helpful Trucker brand to be big enough that it can take care of me and my family. I would like to be able to replace and exceed my trucking income that I make driving the truck from making videos about driving a truck and helping people in the industry online. I have a real passion for doing things online. I have a passion for making money online, and I have a passion for helping people, okay? 5 years ago, some of you guys have probably heard me tell this story before, but 5 years ago, my oldest son passed away. My firstborn passed away. I took him out to the basketball court one day, him and his little sister, and everything was fine. And totally out of the blue, he just passed out. If you guys have ever seen the movie John Q, it happened almost like the movie John Q. Everything was fine and he just passed out, except my son didn't recover. He actually died, okay? Not laying it out for you because I want any sympathy or anything. Death is a part of life, all right? I'm dealing with it well. But what I got from that event, what happened, man, I don't know. I kind of went into a mode like a I don't know, man. I went into a mode of wanting to share ideas with people, just to share ideas and thoughts with people. And at that time, I was mainly just doing it on Facebook. So every day, if I woke up, if I had a positive thought, or if I had something that was an untraditional thought, something that would make people think, I would just post it on YouTube. And I was so consistent with it that people started responding. Obviously, at first, you know, nobody really responded. I guess they was probably looking at these posts like, the hell is wrong with this dude, right? what kind of state of mind is he in, right? But I did it for so long that people started reaching out to me and saying, this stuff that you posted on Facebook is really, really interesting and thought-provoking. And one of my son's friends that I didn't know when my son was living, but he friended me on Facebook after my son passed away. One of my son's friends sent me a message on YouTube one day, or excuse me, on Facebook one day. And the message, I can't paraphrase it right now. I can't quote it exactly, but the message said something to the effect of, you saved my life. I was about to take my life. But just watching, because he didn't know me in real life. He's like, just seeing you on Facebook and seeing these messages that you are putting up and seeing these posts that you're putting up really got me thinking differently about my life. And he said to me specifically, if you know what I'm saying, you saved my life. And I took that as this guy was at a point that he was about to take his life. And obviously some of the energy that I was putting into my Facebook at that point, it caused him to make a different decision and see things differently. When he sent me that message, that was like the point for me that I kind of realized the impact of my voice. Okay. And so from that point after that, it was just like, you know, when somebody comes back to me and tells me, thank you, I really appreciate what you're doing for me. Yo, that does something for me. You know what I'm saying? Don't you get another one? Don't you get another one? Don't get another one. No. All right. No more. You can play with it, but don't eat it. All right. I'm over here on the computer. My son on the other side over here just tearing up some gum. I got some gum laying right on the table. He got wrappers all over the dirt table. But I realized as a result of that individual letting me know how I impacted him, I realized how good it feels to just legitimately help a person, like to the point that a person says, yo, I appreciate you. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You coming into my life made a difference. Man, what you're doing is impacting me, okay? I saw your message, Robert. That is what made me start what made me realize that I had an affinity for really, really helping people, to the point that I could encourage them to reach back out to me and say, hey, thank you, I appreciate it. So, you know, just from all of that stuff, man, that's the whole objective of this brand, right? That's exactly where it all came from and what I'm all trying to do. I'm trying to build this brand up and I'm trying to make it profitable. Okay. And I got no problem letting you guys know that. My opinion on it is, if an individual can create a product that, if an individual can create a product or a service or whatever that brings value to individuals won't have a problem with giving you money in return. That's kind of my thing. That's the reason why we don't have a problem with going to the store and giving $3 for a loaf of bread, because the loaf of bread has more use value to us than the $3 does. And that's my philosophy behind any product or any membership or any channel or anything that I'm going to create. The individuals that are a part of it have to get value. And if it's something that I'm charging for, I hold myself accountable to make sure that the value that I'm offering far exceeds the monetary value of what I'm asking for them in return. And so that's what you're going to get as a part of being a part of this platform. My objective is legitimately to help you, because I know that if I'm not helping you, you're not going to stick around. Same thing for my YouTube channel. So I try to be upfront. I try to be transparent. And I try to be honest. I try to be honest with you guys. So just wanted to give you a little bit of background about where it all came from, what started all of this, and a little bit about myself as well. Okay. So that's pretty much all I wanted to cover with you guys on the as far as, you know, overviewing the live stream. I'm gonna read these comments out real quick, and then I'm gonna go into the Zoom and see what's going on in the Zoom. There's a lot of comments right here. I'm gonna read you guys' comments out. Mace Windu says, question: After getting my CDL, would it be better to go to work for a company as a company lease driver, or should I try to find a general lease so I can operate as an owner operator renting a truck? Mace, I'll be honest with you, to answer that question effectively, again, this is where having a back and forth conversation with an individual helps. To answer that question effectively, I would need to know more than what you shared right here. To me, the main thing that I would need to know to answer that question effectively is what your goals are, what you're actually trying to do. Because that's going to determine the best route that you need to take. Now, in order for me to be able to know that, again, sure, we could text back and forth in the chat, but it'd be so much easier if we could just converse back and forth about it. It'd be so much easier. Okay, so to answer that question effectively, I'm sorry, I can't give you the answer that you want, but to answer that effectively, I need to know more information than you were able to share with me just now. Okay, Michael Palmer says, I went through the program at Shipper's Choice. So did I, Michael. Waiting on an appointment at DMV. Facts of Facts says, I am still studying for my commercial driver permit and been watching all these videos on where to go first after I get my CDL. Obviously, first year isn't about the money, but I just don't want to go to a really bad company starting out. Again, you need the assistance of somebody that can help you get through that process. That's a legitimate concern right there. Again, doing it in the chat, watching a video is one thing, leaving a comment and hopefully getting a response from the video creator is one thing, but we can get everybody here together in one space. I think that'll definitely be a benefit. iPhone entered the waiting room. Admit. Chris Ashby says, I just got my Class A with tanker, hazmat, and doubles, triples, and clean records, 100%. I'm in New Hampshire, I believe that's what he's saying. I'm having a hard time finding the company that will take me on without experience. Love your content. Appreciate you, Chris. Jojo B, I'm studying the book for my pre-trip before I go to school. Facts of Facts. I don't want that to be the thing that I mess up. Antoine Jesus, I start at KLLM as a student driver tomorrow morning at 7:15. Congratulations, Antoine. Jojo B, I watch your channel and the Asian Mai Show. Yo, Alex from the Asian Mai Show, we just talked on the phone the other day, actually. We may be doing an interview. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do an interview on his channel or whether he's gonna do an interview on my channel, but we are talking about that right now, Jojo. Kitty Cat, how did you know that, Kitty Cat? That is exactly the condition that my son passed away with, congenital hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. That is exactly what the autopsy revealed that he passed away with. That's so interesting that you're familiar with that term. Jojo B, can't let this pre-trip be my downfall for this license. I refuse. You're exactly right. The pre-trip is no joke. Deborah Dunlap, I'm so glad to come across your videos. I want to be an OTR, over the road to broker, to owner operator, but is hotshot trucking worth it with myself and immediate family to do? I got an individual that is interested in helping people start hot shots. I think that's right now in the Zoom chat. I believe I have somebody that's in there right now doing that. Gotta get through these comments. Alejandro says, anyone having issues with pre-trip, study each section. Anyone having issues with pre-trip, study each section of the truck till you get it. Write it down on some flashcards and just study that flashcard till you memorize. It's all about repetition. I totally agree. All right. Okay. Joe B says, yeah, I can't wait to see that. Sharon Crossfield says, hey, from Baltimore. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do now. We're still live, but I'm gonna switch over to the Zoom room to see speaker view. Let's go back to gallery view to see what's going on in here, okay? All right, so I just now let you guys know that somebody is in the Zoom room that is doing hotshot trucking. I hope you don't mind me reading your name out in your comment. You said, hi, everyone. So again, James Hamilton right now is in the Zoom room right now from Brooklyn, New York, looking to start his own trucking company. Me and my partner looking to, hold on, that's not it. It was somebody here that was talking about hotshot trucking, I believe. I thought I had somebody in here looking for that was getting started in hot shot trucking. All right, so let me unmute all of you guys in here. Hang on one second. So now I'm going to unmute everybody that's in the Zoom. Unmute. So now all of you guys should be able to unmute yourselves.
Okay.
All right. So who's got feedback? Either one of you guys got any feedback, suggestions, or anything you wanted to ask about in relationship to what we talked about this morning on the live stream? Manuel, Robert, James, Hamilton, and James D. Actually, Robert has a comment down here. Let me see this. Knowing which DMVs in one's particular state are more lenient with the skills test would be helpful. I bet you that would be helpful, Robert. Robert says knowing which DMVs are more lenient in which state would help out a lot. I don't know how the heck we would do that other than individuals that have been to the DMVs letting other group members know, hey, I went to this particular DMV on this side of Richmond and they were really, really lenient. That's the only way I can think about that we would put that together. But you're absolutely right. That would be good information to have in the group as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have to be a retro thing. They come back after they took the test.
Absolutely. Did either one of you other guys have anything you wanted to add in, Manuel, James, Hamilton, or James D? Either one of you guys, if you want to just pop on and say hello or whatever. You took the time to come in the live stream, to come in the Zoom room. So you got something to say. I want to give you an opportunity to say it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I just want to say hello. I'm James D. I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm trying to actually study the book out from the DMV. I want to study the book out and from there take the exam for Class A or Class B.
Got you. If you don't mind me asking, what made you actually join to the live stream today? What was it that you were looking for? I mean, were you just looking for information to know more about the group, or what made you join the live stream?
I was just curious because I've been trying to see. I've been trying to go after my like study out the books and things like that, and then I just want to be in part of a community where people are basically sharing different ideas, things like that about the exam and the like the just having a much better knowledge about trucking. Just put it that way.
I understand that, bro. I understand that totally. That is right in line with what I'm looking to put together. Did I cut you off a second ago? If I did, I apologize.
No, you didn't cut me.
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm looking to put together here in this membership. So absolutely, man. Obviously you've already submitted your information over to me. That's how you received the Zoom link, right?
Yes.
But if anybody listening right now, if you haven't submitted your information over to me and you want to keep up with the development of this community, I would like to have this ready to launch by the middle of January. Okay. But if you want to keep up with that, make sure you go to thehelpfultrucker.com/community. There's a video there on the page, a little 2-minute video I wanted to put there to give people a little overview of what I was thinking. You don't have to watch the video. All it does is tell you a little bit about the group. You've learned more about being here on the live stream. But under the video, there's a button that says I'm interested. Click the button. It'll take you to the next page. You'll enter in your information and you'll click subscribe at the bottom of that page. And that way I can keep you up to date with everything via email. Okay. Just to let you guys know. Appreciate you coming on, Robert, this morning. Appreciate your comment. James Hamilton or James D, anything you guys want to share, say, suggest, or input?
Oh, I just shared with you.
I'm sorry. I meant Robert Baker. I apologize.
Hey, Maurice, how you doing?
Hey, James, how are you, man?
I'm doing well.
No, you know, I like what you're doing. I think it'll help a lot. I remember when I went and got my CDL, I went and got my CDL through Prime, and I didn't take the truck from them because I had family issues. So I ended up coming out of the business, out of trucking, and then I returned back into trucking, and I found it very difficult to get on with a company. So, which
You
made
texted
me
me the
think
other
that,
day, didn't you? You said you responded to the email, right?
yes, I responded to your email, yes.
I'm familiar with your story. Go ahead, continue. I apologize.
No worries. So, so then I found it difficult when I came back into trucking, because I came back, during COVID because I wasn't working at home. So I finally found a company, and I was like, man, it's got to be a better way. And then I came across your video on YouTube, and I was like, it spoke right to me because it's right what I want to do. I want to start my own trucking company, and I want to help drivers who either just passed their CDL tests, who need the experience, because a lot of companies will not take you without the experience. And I want to build my own company for drivers as well that's more beneficial to some other major companies. Because a lot of the companies, I'm not knocking any particular company, but some of the companies are not beneficial for drivers. Some are, some aren't. But I want to, this is a great platform to get what I didn't have as a CDL student. So, and I'm looking forward to giving back and contributing to the community as a person who, went to CDL school and passed their CDL exams and went through the process.
I love it, man. I love it.
It's very nice.
I appreciate you being here with me this morning and sharing all of that just now with everybody that's listening right now. We'll certainly appreciate that. I heard somebody else saying something a second ago. Was that you, Manuel, or was that you, Robert?
Yeah, that was me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Robert. Only because your screen lit up first. I see both y'all trying to talk, but go ahead, Robert. Then I'm gonna call on you, Manuel. Okay.
I was just saying that was nice of him to be giving back like that. He already has the experience of going through getting the CDL and everything. And one more thing before I got to get going here, but I was watching a video of yours a couple days ago, and it was I wanted to comment about as far as being able to get a truck to practice on. If one Googles CDL truck rental, there's here in North Carolina, there's quite a few of them, but places that will rent a truck to go to the DMV with you. They deliver it, to the spot with one of their drivers. But there's also some larger rental companies that have big yard where they have the DOT skills, the 3 tests for backing.
They rent them specifically for that purpose, you're saying?
Yeah, you can go there and by the hour rent a truck, practice on their lot. So, and then you can also pay extra if you want an instructor to be in the truck with you.
And when you said they have companies like that in North Carolina?
Truck rentals business.
Do you know the name, or just a standard truck like a Penske? Not like a Penske, right?
No, they're not any of the big names, so I don't have the information in front of me. But in North Carolina, the biggest one is they actually have 4 different locations throughout the state, and they are also third-party testing. And they also run a school, so they've got instructors there. But you can bypass all that and buy a little $350 package where you come in there and on their lot and train with an instructor for X amount of hours, depending on, what the package you buy.
They give you the truck, the training, and they can test you.
Yes, exactly. That right there, that whole bundle is like $600, and you get 3 hours worth of training.
That's all right. There, they got the trifecta going on. That's all right.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, I can't compete with that.
So, but anybody just Google first CDL truck rental.
First CDL truck rental?
CDL truck rental.
Just CDL truck rental. Got you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I hope you guys listening still heard that. That's a resource for some of you guys right there. Manuel, go ahead, bro.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the experience. I'm very glad that the meeting.
Gotcha,
Happy.
man.
Thank you for the experience.
Gotcha. I hope yeah, absolutely. Not a problem at all, man. So let me go back to YouTube real quick and check these last few comments. I think we're pretty much about done, guys. If you, again, I've said this already a few times, if you want to keep up with the development of this process, or if you just want to stay close to me as a helpful trucker, if you just want to keep up with what's going on the channel, or maybe when I go live or any of that stuff, I can keep you updated on all of that via email. So again, just go over to the helpfultrucker.com/community, click the button under the video, enter your email address and your name on the next page. Click subscribe, and then we'll be connected via email. I personally believe that's the best way for us to be connected, because again, YouTube and Facebook, they control these platforms. They can shut your account down. They can shut my account down at any time. And if you are getting value from my content, we want to stay connected. And me as a creator, I want to be connected to anybody that wants to be connected with me. Okay, so if you're interested in staying connected with me and you want to stay connected and you like following the videos, I appreciate you following me on YouTube, but the best way for us to do it is through email. That way there's nobody standing in between our connection. Okay. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I really appreciate all of you guys being here. Do me a favor, go below, hit the like button if you got value from this video. As far as the next step, as far as the development of this community, I will be updating you that are on the email list. I'll be updating you via email. And again, I plan on having this ready to launch by the middle of January. I know some of you guys that are watching this content, you're not watching it because you got CDL tests in 6 months from now. You might not be watching the content now if you had a CDL test 6 months from now. A lot of you guys that are watching this content probably got CDL tests right around the corner. So I'm trying to get this together as soon as possible for you guys, okay? But I'll be updating you via email, all right? This is the Helpful Trucker. I appreciate all you guys stopping by, spending a few minutes with me this morning, and I will see you on the next live stream. Be on the lookout for the next video. I don't know what it's going to be, but I know it's going to be helpful. See you guys later.
All right, take care.
Absolutely. Appreciate all you guys being here.
Hello.
Yeah, who's that?
Hey, it's Jay, my partner. I just wanted to say something real quick to you. Hang on a second.
Go for it.
I put him on. Hello. So sorry I came in so late. My name is Solomon. I've been driving for 3 years, and James was just telling me about this forum, and it is a good avenue and vehicle that you are doing to share with people interested in the business. I just wanted to add my little 2 cents here. I remember when I was going to school, an old man told me, listen, all the studying that you can do, you can crack your brain, study with a study group and all that. He said, but there's this app that just came out. You need to study it. And believe me, 98% of all the questions and answers are the ones that come on each and every DMV across the nation. And that app is CDL Prep.
By
you
Jeffrey
download
Diaz.
The blue and the red. And I believe me, you'll
say
pass with flying colors.
Say it again. You said CDL Prep and what else?
CDL Prep, both the blue and the red. There's 2 of them.
Yep. Yeah, I can second that emotion. I made a video about that. I got a video on my channel.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, I got a video on my channel. And the title of the video is "Does the CDL Prep app really help?" That's the name of the video. And I'm reviewing that CDL Prep app. I did the one by Jeffrey Diaz. A lot of people, I've heard that there are several CDL Prep apps. I did the one by Jeffrey Diaz, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I've said this on several of my videos. Those questions on that app was 95% just like the same questions on the actual test.
Exactly. I passed with flying colors.
So the app was really helpful.
Yeah, so because you cannot even move forward in the app because it goes step by step until you have a comprehensive, not just basic, but comprehensive knowledge of the whole test. Yep. Believe me, it will help you.
Yep.
So my hat goes off to all y'all trying to get into this, and I wish you good luck and Happy New Year.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for
Thank
adding that
you.
in. I'm
Thank
certainly
you.
appreciate it.
All right. Stay blessed.
What's
Absolutely. Same to you. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay safe out there, man.
All right. Thank you guys. Thanks.
Absolutely.
All right. Perfect.
Y'all take care, man. I'll see y'all on the next video.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
Same
Take
to
care.
you, bro.